Hello students, we are going to resume pressure chapter that is useful for classes both 8 and 10, and the next topic we are going to describe is liquid pressure. Let me tell you about what is liquid pressure. The pressure which is exerted by liquid at the base of the container. Suppose this is a container and in which the liquid is kept in this container. The pressure which is exerted at the base of the container. Yes, in this way the thrust or the force that is exerted by the liquid per unit area on the surface is called the liquid pressure. Or you can also see that the pressure exerted by liquid at the base of the container is called the liquid pressure. Or you can also say that it is the thrust that is exerted by the liquid. It means it is a liquid and the liquid exerted by the thrust which is per unit area on the surface. It is called the liquid pressure. Liquid pressure, the properties of liquid pressure. What are the properties of liquid pressure? These are the properties of liquid pressure are liquid pressure increases with increasing depth. It means when the depth is increases in the container, the liquid pressure also increases. You can also say that liquid pressure is directly proportional to depth. It means depth increases, liquid pressure also increases. Similarly, the liquid pressure transmitted equally in all directions. When liquid pressure is applied at any point in a enclosed vessels, then it equally transmitted in all directions. The simple example of this liquid pressure transmitted equally in all directions is a syringe. When you applied pressure at any point, it equally transmitted in another directions. Similarly, the liquid pressure is independent of the shape of the vessel in which the liquid is kept. Suppose the liquid is kept in a cylindrical vessel, it is kept in a any type of vessel, round vessel, it is independent. It means liquid pressure does not depend the shape of the vessels. Is it clear? Now, let me derive about the liquid pressure. Derivation of formula of the liquid pressure. Or you can also say that prove that P is equal to SdG. P is equal to SdG, where P stands for liquid pressure. H stands for depth of liquid. And D stands for density of liquid, and G stands for acceleration due to gravity. So we are going to derive P is equal to HdG. Consider this is a vessel in which the liquid is kept, and we know that the liquid also has weight. So suppose the liquid is kept in a vessels having weight W, is filled up to the height H in a container or a vessel which is shown in the figure, and the pressure exerted by liquid at the base of the container. The pressure, if we have already discussed about the liquid pressure increases with depth, so The pressure exerted by the liquid at the base of the container is given by pressure equals weight of the liquid by base area of the container. Pressure equals weight of the liquid and base area of the container. As we know that P is equal to F by A. Now, weight of the liquid can be written as W and base area can be written as A, and we know that W equals mg, mass into gravity. So you can write W is equal to mg here, and area, mass into gravity by area, and you can also write, we know that density is equal to mass by volume, and or mass is equal to D into B. So here we can write D into B into G by area. And for cross-sectional area, the volume of cross-sectional area, you can write B is equal to L into B into H. And for the cross-sectional area, L into B is equal to A and H. Then you can write volume of the beaker having cross-sectional area B equal to A into H. You can write here D into A into H into G. Here A cancels and we get P is equal to DGH. Here P stands for the liquid pressure, D for density of liquid, H depth of the liquid, and G acceleration due to gravity. Thank you.